All right, guys, how's it going? Well, it had to happen. It was inevitable that when the news came out that Rodri at Manchester City was injured, that Manchester City would be linked with Zubimendi. All right, now, so many fans, Liverpool fans, came out with, oh, yeah, they'll be linked with him now. You know that, don't you? That's where that'll happen now. Blah blah blah. So we think like that. The journalists think like that. Right. So it was inevitable that we were going to see a report like this. So I saw this morning, before I did my morning briefing. I've not had a chance to get round to it until now. I've had a shite day, to be honest with you. Excuse me, I've just had some orange juice. And the headline is as follows, okay? Martin Zubimendi linked with sensational Premier League move to Liverpool rivals. Sensational. What's sensational about Zubimendi being linked with Manchester City? What is sensational about that? I can't call them a big club because I don't believe Manchester City is a big club, right? But they are, big money buying club. Do you know what I mean? Like big money, big names. Zubimendi, big name. It's sensational to Manchester City. And it might be to Liverpool fans these days, because, our owners are like. But that headline there, I don't know, it just got me back up, can you tell? Anyway, the article, which is, this is just on a so-called fan site, and they're citing basically team talk, right? Okay, and it's an exclusive. Ta-da! Man City shortlist 4 classy midfielders after Rodri injury. Blow, including Liverpool target. There's no suggestion he's a Liverpool target anymore. Do I really need to read the article to you? I don't think so. Basically saying they have looked at Liverpool and Arsenal target Martin Zubimendi, who was close to making a move to Anfield in the summer, but ultimately snubbed Arne Slot's side to stay at his beloved Real Sociedad. We understand, yeah, of course you do, that an exit is still possible for the Spaniard. Man City have shown an interest, but Liverpool are also poised to make another move for him. The Reds had agreed to meet the €60 million release clause in his contract, and Man City considering doing the same in January. So we can go on and on and on over that. And we all know about the Zubimendi situation. Zubimendi, right? I don't see him going anywhere in January. I don't. We've seen, I feel like I'm repeating myself, but maybe someone hasn't watched the previous videos about this subject, but we've seen the suggestions, from the clickbaiters and that he regrets turning down Liverpool. I don't believe he regrets turning down Liverpool at all. What I think is that he's like, he's sad that he didn't get the move. Disappointed because he wanted to leave Real Sociedad with their blessing, right? And what the clickbaiters have tried to do is, because Real Sociedad started off poor, I think they may be 4th from bottom or something, I don't know, they're right at the bottom. They're just putting 2 and 2 together and going, oh, Sociedad's struggling, so he must regret turning down Liverpool now. And that's what they're doing, all right? Even if they were 4th from top, all right, I believe Zubimendi would still be feeling the same. He obviously wanted to sign for Liverpool, but he wanted to do it with the blessing of Real Sociedad. Now, you might go, oh, well, you can't be very ambitious and this, that, and the other. But unless you're from that region, unless you play for a club like that, you will never understand how important and big it is to those players and the loyalty they have for those clubs. It's not just about playing for a random club and wanting the blessing of that club. We shouldn't have to go into that. You should know about all that if you follow the Zubimendi stuff all summer. All right? So that's by the by. I don't see him going anywhere. We saw someone come back. Was it Fabrizio Romano? Mo Salah! Some of you won't understand why I shout that, but you'll have to ask in the comment section. But we got him, didn't we? I'm sure he was twittering on saying that, came back with the Real Sociedad. Don't expect him to go anywhere. Well, of course they don't. Of course they don't expect him to go anywhere. So could he move to Liverpool in January? Well, you never say never in football. Man City never say never in football. But I don't see it. People say, yeah, but the money don't. He was offered 3 times his salary, apparently, to go and play for Liverpool. So I don't know. I just think that this reporting is a load of garbage, basically. So the minute there was that injury at Man City, all of us, I didn't, but many of you guys that come on my stream went, do you reckon City will go for him? Now, that'll happen and we'll all be fuming and all that. So that's how the fans are thinking. So the journalists are no different. So they're like, oh yeah, we'll link them with him now. There's absolutely nothing in the world to suggest that they're interested in him. It doesn't mean that they're not interested, but I just think that this is the media clutching, and I wouldn't pay any attention to it. And that's all I've got to say on the issue. All right? So I'll leave it with you. You know, personally, I'm sick of fucking talking about them, to be honest. Well, you made a video, Chubbs. Yeah, because I'm addressing what's in the news. I don't control what's in the fucking news, do I? Sick of hearing about him. Sick of hearing about Zubimendi, and I'm sick of hearing about Trent Alexander-Arnold's fucking contract as well. There you go. And that's another video that'll get restricted by YouTube today as well. My throat's a bit better, by the way. My throat's a bit better. So that's something. Yeah. All right then. I'm going to sign off now. I don't think I'm doing Saturday night streaming this weekend because I have a game of football on Sunday. We've got a game, so I want to be fresh for the bus. It's not a long journey. It's a local game, but it's been played at another stadium nearby because our pitch is knackered. I don't think I'm going to do that, but I might do Friday night frolics instead. We'll see. We'll see. I'm not really in the mood for drinking at the moment, but I do enjoy my streams with you guys. I love the Saturday night, to be honest with you. But Sunday's a 12 o'clock kickoff. You know what I'm saying? So I want to be fresh. Well, we'll work it out. I'll keep you posted. You know, keep watching the briefing. My morning briefing was restricted this morning. It was 1 hour long. You know what I mean? It's just like, you just can't say certain words, I guess. But it was restricted, so anyway, if you appreciate this video, it doesn't mean you have to agree with me or anything. Please thumbs up the video. It'll bring you lots of luck and joy. If you have anything to say about Zubimendi, this link with Man City, Liverpool, whatever, I'm sure you're like me, where it's just like, listen, honestly, never say never. All right, Liverpool really interested in this player, but he has to live with their blessing. You know what I'm saying? But that's it. I know some of you are like, him, you know, his chance, blah, blah, blah. And I know some of you would still like to see him. Well, that's, you know, we'll keep an eye on that as we approach the January window. Maybe we'll see some reporting here in Spain. I will get the papers again for you as we approach that window. And if they're willing to do business, you know, fine. But can you imagine if they left them now when they're fighting a relegation? Do you reckon they'd get the blessing then? So, yeah. Anyway, so thumbs up, comment, and if you want to buy me, I don't want to say a beer, well, maybe at the weekend, a coffee, hit the super thanks button under the video. It's the love heart. There are other ways to support my channel in the video description. There's also a newsletter, a chat room, all the social media links. Everything is in the video description. All right, guys. Cheers.